Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Casual Aquatics. I figured I'd go live on the 1300 gallon, see if anybody would hop in. Hunter, what's up, man? Got a blue fry rye, iceberg cichlid right there. Got Mr. Jag. I just got him in here a couple days ago. Got Mr. Jack Dempsey. What other fish am I planning on putting in here? Well, the whole time I've been in this hobby, I have wanted one fish. But I did not want to get the fish without having its final home. So, does that give you a clue on what it is? Oscar's hiding back there behind the tarp. T-Bone, good day, man. What's up? Feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Some little rosy red minnows. How they're alive with that Oscar in there, I have no idea. I figured as soon as he went in, they would get eaten. Hunter, that's actually a good guess, but you can properly hum one of those in like a 200 gallon or a 300 gallon. So think a little bigger. Yeah, I haven't been in there by my, okay, around that size, but I don't know which get bigger actually. Um, T-Bone, yeah, it's cool, man. I haven't been streaming a whole lot. Usually I try to have like special guests to do a stream because otherwise nobody attends my streams. But recently, since I've set up this monster pond, here comes Mr. Oscar right now. Um, but since I've set up this pond, I've been trying to stream more and see if anybody would come hang out and talk monster fish with me and stuff. It's coming along, T-Bone. Thanks for asking, buddy. Thanks for asking. Oh, wait, iridescent catfish. I think you said that on Discord. I own 2 iridescent catfish, actually. But at least you're playing along and taking guesses. I don't know if anybody else. There's 2 people. I think it's just you and T-Bone in the chat right now. Be sure to smash that like button, guys. Maybe it'll help get people to come into the stream. I gotta go grab something real quick, so it might get a little dark for a minute. Nah, Hunter. See, I already have it. Have 2. This dude, he's probably about, I don't know, 10 inches, roughly, give or take. And then I got a smaller one back here. He's kind of hard to see. I put my Geo in the 125. Yeah, this dude will be going in the pond eventually. He's still got plenty of room to turn around and stuff in here, so until that pond is 100%, I don't want to risk putting him in there and losing him. Ah, baby. Everybody say hi to Nubs. Hi, Nubs. No, Hunter, if you're still in chat, buddy, here's the Oscar. I caught him in the jag. My dream fish has always been a red-tailed catfish, and they need at least 1,200 gallons because they get ginormous. And this is 1,300 gallons. T-Bone, Hunter, y'all get any new fish lately? Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see them over there, but I even got guppies in here. I reckon I keep them well fed. There's plenty of space and hides for the little fish, so they can't just get picked off as easy. Burn it, 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 burn it. Just got an ornate by Sure not too long ago. Yeah, by Sure's are freaking awesome, man. I'd like to get more. I want to get like some dinosaur ones, like the ones that get really, really, really big. Where's your Oscar hiding? He just went by, T-Bone. Him and the Jag are doing like laps together. Hey, thanks for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. Here comes the blue fry rye iceberg cichlid. He's an African. He probably don't belong in here, but again, there's enough space, enough hides. He's quick, which I might be selling him at the auction. Sorry guys, I'm trying to share it out a little, see if I can't get some more people in here. Uh, well, just down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, not counting the pond, 5, and then upstairs, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 16 tanks up and running, but I probably have way more than that laying around that I'm either gonna fix, sell, or something of or set up. Arjuns. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Arjun's Animal World. Hello, and thank you for stopping by. I'm not sure I've ever seen your name before. Do you keep fish, or do you just like fishing? And if you keep tropical fish, I keep a lot of fish. What kind? Like, pretty much everything? What's your favorite type of fish? Yeah, everything. Alright, that's cool. What's your biggest tank? I like mostly catfish, although I just have 3. What type of catfish do you have? I'm with you. I love catfish, but I like large cichlids too. I have a 300-liter pond, so that's like I think 180 gallons, give or take. Where are you from? As you use liters, I'm guessing Australia or somewhere around there. My favorite fish is an Oscar. Yeah, I'm really close to Oscars. They're so personable. They're like water puppies for real. This dude, he's kind of bashful, but he was a rescue, and then I threw him into this big old thing, and it'll take him a little bit to come around and get settled, and I don't know if he wants some tank mates or doesn't. You see him and the Jag swimming around together, so that's a good sign. India. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, thank you very much for coming into my stream. Did you just randomly see it live, or have you been subscribed to me, or how did that work? What other tanks I have? So upstairs I have a 135 gallon, and right now it just has a pom pom knife fish and that Bysure in it. Then I have a 125 gallon that has a Midas, a Jaguar, those two iridescent sharks, redhead cichlid, and a Geophagus. I got a 75 gallon tank with a front Tosa and its Lanum cichlid, green phantom pleco, juvenile fire eel in it. I got a bunch of axolotls. I got a 20 gallon guppy tank. I got a bunch of tanks. They're just not looking the prettiest right now. And here in America, it's like 1:37 in the morning. So I really don't want to go ramping through the house. But if you check out my channel, I've done fish room tours, if you will. And I think they're pretty much up to date. But yeah, the goal is to give me a red-tailed catfish and grow him out, and then eventually put him in here. I've been subbed to you. Well, thank you very much. Do you have a channel too? That's way too early, man. Yeah, I work second shift, 3 to 11 o'clock, and then it takes me about 30 minutes to get home from work. And then this is like my downtime. This is my free time. I get like 4 hours before I need to be going to bed. So I use those 4 hours to take care of my fish and just stare into my tanks and stuff. So you're in India. Do you have any fish that are banned there that are not allowed to be kept in the aquarium hobby? Bennett, 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 Bennett. In one of my videos, oh, I didn't mean to startle you, buddy. In one of my videos, I asked for name suggestions for this dude. I typically don't name my fish until I've had them for at least 6 months, until, just in case something happens, they die, I have to get rid of them, whatever the case is. But, I'm kind of thinking Tigger the Tiger. Somebody said call him OFR, which here in America there's a fish rescue called Ohio Fish Rescue. And they said name him after that. He's a good looking Oscar. He's got to be 12, 13 inches. I think he knows he's on camera. Yeah. How big is he? Right on, Arjons. Thank you very much for stopping in, man. Hunter, how big is your Oscar, man? What kind is it? I got a butter coffereye cichlid in here, but he's not going to come out. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those. If not, you should look them up. They're really cool cichlids, and they get big too. They're kind of like a tilapia. I'm hoping that Jack Dempsey starts to get a growth spurt and gets crazy big in here. I need to get some more substrate in here. Believe it or not, I want to like have this thing all planted out. 5 likes, okay. Right on, right on. Thank you. I don't know who the 5 people was, but I appreciate it. Hunter, what's your biggest tank? Albino. Oh, so I tried to get a baby just recently. This Jaguar was in a 55 because he was dealing with some ick and I was treating him. The tank got treated, and then I recently bought a baby albino Oscar and I put it in that tank because I figured it would actually be okay. There was plenty of hides. I came home the other day and it was gone, and I think my Jag ate him. And that's what made me say, okay, you're obviously doing okay. You're going in the pond. Big ass Beta. Hey, from Brooklyn, New York. Hey, I think that's a new name. I'm not sure I've seen you in here. Thank you very much for stopping by. My name is Shawn, and I'm the creator of Casual Aquatics. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, pretty much all social media platforms. Do you only keep betas? Yeah, Hunter, I'd like to get like one of every type of Oscar, to be honest. The bad thing is, I do want to get this red-tailed catfish, and I've seen them coexist, but I know those catfish will literally eat anything they can fit in their mouth if they're hungry. Now, I feel again with enough maybe appropriated hides and space, maybe it can work out, maybe not. So I don't want to go buying a bunch of fish and put them in here and getting attached knowing that I am going to get a red tail and then he ends up eating them. I'd be very, very upset. I'm going to try to share it out a little bit. Sorry if it gets interrupted for a second. I follow you on Facebook. Wow, okay. Well, if I haven't returned the favor after this live, I most definitely will. Um, I believe you have a channel too, right? Like, I think I've heard of your name. I'm just not sure I've seen you, like, come hang out in my stream, per se. Or maybe you have, and if you have, I'm really sorry. I don't want to get that wrong. Zooming in does no justice with this phone. You just see like a big silhouette. Bigger is better. Is that like the only thing you keep is betta fish? 3 people out of nowhere and then back down to 1. They're like, oh, nope, false click. I didn't mean to go to this stream. Fat, rosy red minnow. The goal on that was I put baby convicts and guppies. I don't know if you can see those guys there on top in here to initially cycle the tank. And I figured if they lived and had a bunch of babies, I could either A, sell them, or they would be food for the rest of my fish. And then as I started adding cichlids into this, I figured they would start dying off. I mean, it's a given. An Oscar, a Jag. That Jack ain't super big, but if he got hungry enough, he probably could. And like an adult convict, I figured they would start picking off these rosies. Oh, the lights went off. I gotta turn that back on. That's on a timer naturally, but yeah, I figured the bigger cichlids would start picking them off. But I haven't really noticed like difference in the population. So again, maybe I got plenty of hides and coverage and spots that the big fish can't get to that the little ones can dart into, and maybe they will have babies, maybe they won't, but I kind of accepted they would be gone, and I'm surprised to see that they're still swimming around in little packs and stuff. Like these Rosies will literally just swim right under the Oscar, and he pays them no mind. 3 people watching, 7 likes. Just got another like. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I know it's basic and simple. If you have any questions or anything like that, please do ask. Whether it's about fish or for me directly, like why are you doing this, or Whatever. I'm open to anything. I'll try to answer honestly. Ooh, look at that dude. He looks good. You'll see him do that too. He'll hover up underneath the driftwood and stuff, and then just kind of give me that awkward eye look up. Yeah, I'm talking about you, dude. Like, I absolutely want a red-tailed catfish, but I'd be satisfied seeing this big old pool full of cichlids. Big, beautiful, massive, pretty cichlids. Those of you watching that have ponds, what plants are you growing or trying to grow in your either super large tanks or ponds? There goes a baby convict. Obviously, I got some frog bit, some hydranthus, or however you pronounce it, water lettuce, those right here, those things. I got some puff holes, trying to get that to start vining. That right there is supposed to be a cattail. I'm hoping they grow. I got a few of them. I got some moss down on the bottom, and then I got some lucky bamboo floating abroad. 8 likes? What? That's what's up. Thank you, thank you. I love it. Like, it's like people just hit it and then they're gone, and that's cool. Because maybe, I think it triggers YouTube algorithm. I could be wrong, but I think it, like, promotes the stream when somebody likes it. It's like, well, hey, let's show this in front of somebody else. Frog bit. Only Oscars. Hey, man. I'm behind on my own chat. I didn't see you come in. What's up? Hunter, I absolutely do. I was looking at some side necks for like $68, and they were good size already. They weren't super large, but they were medium-ish size, and I've always been like weird about that. When I was a kid, I used to have a couple of slider turtles, one named Franklin in particular, and he was the coolest dude ever. And we always had fish tanks growing up, but as a kid, I wasn't so much into them. Like, sure, hey mom, let me feed the fish, but I didn't really like bond with them, and I wasn't like completely like ooh and ah about them. Like most hobbyists, they're like, man, no, I came out the womb saying I want to fish. No, but so at any rate, yeah. But when I got into the hobby, I was always like curious or nervous about, turtles eating the fish, or obviously some fish will like terrorize the heck out of your turtle. And pretty much that's why you got to have, big enough fish that the turtle ain't really going to mess with, and a decent sized turtle that the fish really don't want to mess with, and then, give them the proper docking and get out of the water, escape. And I could actually do that with this if, I really set my mind to it. So I will say at the very current moment or near future, probably not, but I would like to when, like, everything's going good. Because that's, like, another thing. Red-tailed catfish, given the opportunity, will eat a turtle, I'm sure. I could be completely wrong and absurd, but I would almost bet money on it if it was hungry enough. And I never intend to starve my fish, but that's one thing that kind of comes with them. They're like gluten guts, which that's all fish. If you put food in there, they're going to eat it. Do not overfeed your fish, y'all. Hunter, do you have a turtle? Or are you wanting one too? And there's 4 people in here, so I'm gonna ask the same question. What plants do you have in your super large tanks and or ponds if you have ponds? Right, right, very true. I do got a 300-gallon Rubbermaid pond, but it's out in my garage. It can't fit down these stairs, and my garage ain't insulated. I also got a pond built into the yard. It's probably about a 200-gallon Rubbermaid, and I'm gonna try to do something with that in my 300, make like a waterfall or some kind of way that they connect water flow, and probably just do like some goldfish or something out there. You got 5 turtles. What kind do you have? Man, I went from like 5 people to 1 person. Might be my signal. Oh, Rosie. I have 3 res turtles. For almost 25 years, they tried to escape. They are in a 15, a 150-gallon pond. Is it one of those Rubbermaid ponds then? Like a stronger plastic or whatever? 25 years? How old are you, friend? Oh, red ear sliders. Yeah, yeah, slide. Man, I'm like res. Wait a minute. Okay. Is it one of these pool ponds? Only Oscars? Because then that just answers his question or what he said or my question. It'd be cool to have a turtle in here. I have a common snapping turtle, 2 painted turtle, yellow belly slider, and an albino red ear slider. Nice. One of them, a bird dropped into my yard. Yes, pool pond. Well, alrighty. I appreciate that. Maybe I will think about a turtle sooner than later. And those side neck turtles are so cool. Sorry, I was trying to zoom out a little bit. I know there ain't a whole lot of action going on. But I like the sound of the water flowing. It's relaxing. Obviously, I see my fish here and there swimming around. Obviously, it'd be cool if there's a lot more going on in here, but this is like my chill out, come down, think. Not with fish. They will eventually eat every fish in the pond. Forgot about the albinos. I have 3. They're new to me. You think the red ear sliders would eat an Oscar, a jaguar, a doveye, peacock bass? I know it ain't eating no damn red-tailed catfish. I don't know, I just feel like an Oscar is gonna fucking, like, put it in check or something. Or they're gonna be like a standoff match. Like, as long as they're both well fed, they'll like respect boundaries, but maybe not. Like, I'm just saying, I don't know. I know fish do sleep, and I know turtles sleep at some point, but how is a turtle just. Now, I understand small fish, but an Oscar, 13-inch fish or even bigger, like dovies and trimax and, like large fish, I feel like they would pick a different battle, is all I'm saying. I'm not saying you're wrong. I feel like they would pick a different battle. Turtles get big. Bigger than an Oscar. Nope. Hello, everyone. Griffin, what's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Ooh. That's crazy. Freaked you out? Yeah, I bet. So you don't think there's no turtles you can keep with fish? Because I'm sure there's some theories out there. In fact, I think Corey keeps his pig nose or whatever that turtle is he just got with fish. It might even be a side neck. I don't know. It's something rare because he had to get a license or whatever for it, or permit. Soft shell turtle. And why do you say that? I like turtles. I don't claim to know a lot about them. Like I said, I had one as a kid, but I didn't put fish with it unless it was intentionally for food. I've just seen growing up and through videos and YouTube and obviously Facebook, you got to cipher through a whole bunch of trash. But you know what I'm saying? Like I've seen turtles with fish in a tank. Getting two pairs of black Moscow guppies in tomorrow, hopefully. Oh yeah, I got some in this pond right now. Not black Moscow. 5 people out of nowhere. Hey, what's up? Who are you? What's your favorite fish? If you got a big tank or a pond, what plants do you keep in it? Because I want to get some more substrate in this and make it like a jungle. Hunter says they mostly stay in the sand and don't go after huge fish unless if they are starving. Soft-shelled turtles get bigger than red ear slider turtles. Turtles are carnivorous. One or two might be vegetarian. Yeah, like sea turtles, and this ain't no saltwater tank. Right. We're talking about put it with the fish. I ain't putting no tortoise in here. Mr. Jag's being active. The Oscar's actually coming out and about. Like, he knows. I swear, he knows he's on camera. Check him out there. What's up, dude? You can come say hi. You come up to the top of the water. You got 6 people trying to look at you, man. You gotta come up. They're gonna go away. Dad needs this. I'm just, I'm just kidding. uh, he is a beaut when he shows himself. You can see the jack in the blue. Mr. Jag, what's up, dude? What up, man? Look at him go. He's he's definitely showed how much he appreciates. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to startle you. He's definitely he's the one that showed like appreciation. I swear, he's all over this thing. He's like, what? I don't have to just go back and forth. I can go in circles. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come up top. I don't know if y'all can see them. There's just a bunch of little rosies out there. That's what I mean. They're not even hiding, and these other fish are like more or less doing laps, controlling. Oh yeah, I got this plant, and I can't remember what it's called, but it actually turns like a yellowish pink color, and I'm hoping it starts thriving. I just like how that pot host looks all around that tree. It's crazy. I was just posting on Facebook about if you had this big, beautiful piece of wood, would you sell it? And if you would sell it, how much would you sell it for? And would you sell it as a whole, or would you cut it in half? And I got so many different answers. And the one, I don't know who said it, but that I liked the most was don't sell it because you will regret it when you finally get to set up that big tank that you want and you got to go out and buy one. So, yeah, this tree, I did have it in the center, but when I was filling it up, it actually kind of toppled over. So I kind of had to tie it down. That's why I got a block on it and then that blue strap. But it works. And hopefully the vegetation will start growing all over it. And I hope to get this pot hose to start vining up, like be so long that I can start running runners all over and, you know, a little bit of it's in the water, so it's still pulling, ammonia and all that good stuff out. Can you guess what fish I have? My biggest tank is a 375-gallon. I'm gonna guess, or did somebody else already guess it? Um, is it a Oscar? Yeah. Hunter Hayes, you are correct. You literally have one Oscar in a 375-gallon. All turtles have their own personalities, though my common snapping turtle doesn't eat live fish, but my painted turtle eats every fish they see. Christopher Medier, man, I cannot pronounce your last name for the life of me, but thank you very much for coming in. I'm not sure if I've seen you in my stream or not, but thanks. And a beta named Oscar. Oh, no. A 375-gallon. Do you got a peacock bass? Wow, thank you, Only Oscars. I appreciate that. 7 people in here. I hate to be on repeat. I'm just trying to get y'all's advice, your opinion, input. Sorry, I'm stumbling on my words. But any of y'all that got large tanks or ponds, what kind of plants do you got going on? I got a little bit of a river rock back in here, and I need to get more of it. And then I got some sand up there, and I need to get more of it. But I do want to start growing some plants in here and, just make it all natural. And obviously, it can't be too congested. Once I go to think about putting a red-tailed catfish in there, I'll actually probably take some of this floating driftwood out and only keep some of the good, focal pieces and stuff. But definitely all about plants and helping pull ammonia and just keeping your tanks clean and your fish happy. And I know cichlids don't really like plants, but that's besides the point. And thank you very much, everybody, for coming in. This was a random stream. Figured, hey, I'd show my fish if you wanted to see my fish, talk about the fish that I want to get, what kind of fish you would put in this, what kind of fish you guys have. Did you get a new fish? I love hearing stories, just chatting it up. I'm actually about to get off here soon. It's 2:18 in America, and I usually try to get to bed around 3 o'clock, or at least get to the bed, and then it takes me forever to get to sleep. But yeah, I'm real excited about this thing, and I want to do it right and have some, fish that I like, but also something that y'all would like too. Like, tell me a fish to get type thing. Once it's all good, like I even still got to add water to this. Like, it's not completely full, and I'm probably not going all the way to the top, but I want to go, I don't know, about halfway more. Oh man, I said I'm about to get off, and everybody's like, Dip, he's out. We're out of here. Go to the next stream. I like that substrate. It's not wall to wall. Are you talking about how, like, what I got going on here? I got it. I just figured, river rock in a natural setting and springs and stuff, they do their own kind of like a filtration. Not that it necessarily is doing that. I'd have to add more water flow down low. I do got a jet over there pushing water around, by the way, but at any rate, I figured, do the little pebble river rock going on, and then I wanted a soft landing, if that makes any kind of a sense. Big catfish, they're skinned, they're not scaly, and I wanted them to kind of have a place to come in and just land and kind of bay or whatever, and then more or less they'd be swimming around over here. Not to say that they wouldn't lay back here on the river rock, but I wanted the two elements, and then again, I knew that I wanted to be able to get some plants grown in here, so obviously I needed some kind of substrate. I see a lot of people, with red tail catfish or tiger shovel nose setups and stuff with these pools, but they're like, oh, you might as well forget about using substrate or bare bottom, whatever, and I just wanted to be a little different. Only Oscars, yeah. I don't know if I'm trying to go for a forest look, a jungle look, or what, but you know what I'm saying? You got Mr. Skeleton, but that's a big old beautiful tree right there. And then I got that one right down there, and then you can see the big old stump, and then yeah, back in there is pretty much all river rock, and then you see your floating driftwood with your plants, and then like right here, sorry, um, right here all is sand, and I need to get a lot more. There's a piece of slate rock right there, but that's the whole gist of it, anyhow. I guess my goal was natural. I wanted to make it kind of as natural as I can. I know I'm not no Joey King of Dye, but you know, I do want to eventually get a build like a 1500 plywood tank, pretty much in the same space but a different footprint, and that will be the ultimate tank. I will hang my hat at that point, and that probably won't be for a lot of years. But at any rate, for now, this is my dream, and so I just want to devote time, take my time, and slowly try to make this look really good. and I'm always open to critiques. I mean, sure, I want to do it my way, but I always consider others' opinions and thoughts and input. I've had good luck with hornwort and jungle bow. The Oscars don't destroy it. Right on. I believe that they might like bite at it and then it just kind of rips. But once jungle bow is nice and rooted, it's pretty much in there. They might rip it up and then it's like just the leaves and then it'll regrow. They sleep in it. Oh, zooming in is horrible. I just like how he looks prowling around. He just slowly cruises with no worry, though. That's one thing I'm sure he knows. Like, he's the biggest fish in here. I mean, aside from the pleco in length is probably bigger than him. What up, big guy? Boon it, 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 boon it. Oh man, y'all gonna hate me when I put those iridescent sharks in here. I don't even care that it'd be copyrighted. I won't monetize it. There'll be no ads just so people click on it. And y'all gonna listen to the baby shark song. What up, big guy? Jaws, yeah. Funny, go for it. The Oscar is in there with what else? Only Oscars. So everything in here right now includes a jaguar cichlid, an adult convict cichlid, He's probably 4 or 5 inches. Then a bunch of baby convicts, some rosy red minnows. You got a juvenile Jack Dempsey right here. You can't see him all that well. There is blue fry right, iceberg, African cichlid. There is a buttercalferi cichlid in here hiding. He doesn't come out for nothing. He does not like showing himself. Um, then there's a couple common plecos. Uh, I think that's it right now. I have other fish that I want to put in here, being the iridescent sharks, but I don't want to put too many fish at once. Big pond like this, slowly starting, you slowly add some fish. You don't want to just throw, 50 fish in there and then they all start dying on you and stuff like that. So, baby steps, but, and then the goal is to buy me red-tailed catfish and grow them up and go, like, upgrade to upgrade to upgrade until he's ready to go in here. Or I might skip a step or two and just like throw him in the 135, let him get as big as he's going to get in that tank, and then throw him in here. Sup, bro? It's me, Iron. Uh, Nitro Wolf plays. It's me, Iron. Hello? uh, Christopher. Uh, I live currently in Indiana, Connorsville, but I'm originally from a small town nobody's heard of by St. Louis, Missouri, called Wood River, Illinois. Oh, from Discord. Hey, man. Thanks for coming through. Only Oscar said he has been watching me do stuff pretty cool. Well, I thank you. I don't want to get into that spill again, but I know I'm not the top doggy, the most interesting, whatever. I just try to keep it real. I enjoy this hobby. I love it. I like talking about it, sharing it with people, and I'm just trying to fulfill my dreams. And if people want to go along with the journey, for the journey with me, then that's awesome. And if not, well, that's cool. It's like my personal journal. And I try to do stuff cool, like fixing a cracked fish tank, and that thing is still holding water. I haven't done an update video, so y'all that are in here right now obviously get to know it's still holding water, and now that's been a month, maybe a little bit longer. I'd have to go back and look at the release date on that video from when I made it and see, but I figured people don't even care about that until it's done held for like 6 months or a year or better, and then they might give it some credibility. So that was just a little fun project. Yeah. I don't know. Missouri, it's not really southern, but it kind of is. I'm like a mutt. At any rate, Chris, is your name Chris, or do you prefer Christopher? I thank you for showing up on Only Oscar's Word and checking me out. You're, like I said, y'all are catching me at the end. It's about bedtime for me, and I've done, I don't know, tried to say everything that I wanted to and show you my beautiful Oscar and the fish that will show themselves. Um, I ain't got much in here yet, but there's goals and plans, obviously, for more. And yeah, who was it? I believe it was Emily from ADHD Aquatics. She's an awesome person. If you don't know her channel, go look it up and subscribe. She's cool. But she had told me, she said, I kind of like how you do your videos. They're just like so raw and in the moment, like type thing. And that's because, like, I don't know, I try to edit, I try to do edits, but I'm not no professional at that or whatever. And it is like usually when I'm doing something like, oh, I'm about to do this. Hey, this would make a good video. Let me hold my phone and be trying to do what I'm doing. Like, here, let me stick my hand in. Ooh, my Oscar's not gonna bite me, you know. And I grab my phone and try to record, and then maybe try to get some edits in there. It's definitely not about like, oh, I'm gonna make a bunch of money, and I don't care what little bit that my small channel earns. I put it right back into the hobby or whatever the case is, you know. So I appreciate that, like true respect. Thank you. And then obviously on lives, you can't edit your live. It's you. And well, I'm kind of a goofy person. I'm weird. I'm a social introvert, if that makes sense. So like, I don't like a lot of people. I don't seem like it doesn't seem like it. I like a lot of people, but a lot of people seem to like me, and I could stay inside all day long, but I love nature and like going outdoors, and so I'm just kind of a weird dude. It was a big hurdle for me to actually go live. My first live was terrible. I promise. Go watch my first live. Just the first like 2 minutes of it. You ain't even got to watch anything past that, and just go see who I was when I started doing lives versus like now. ABC Aquatics Biotopes Creations. Hello. Welcome. Only Oscars, that's how I met you, through ADHD. Yeah, she's so cool. And she was straight up with me. She said, your videos are so raw. Yeah. ABC Aquatics, thanks for stopping in. Um, you're catching me at the end, but I appreciate it. I'm literally about to hop off here. I mean, personally, I could sit here and just stare at my tanks all night, but then I ain't gonna get sleep for work, and we know how that goes. So I definitely gotta get to bed at some point. But I enjoy talking, and when people start talking in the chat, I want to talk too. Like, that's my whole point. I sat here. It's been an hour and 13 minutes, and got little back and forth chat. Like, there's some of y'all, and I appreciate it, but if people would talk to me, I promise I would talk back. It might be absurd, or it might be a fact, or it might be a funny, or whatever, but I'll definitely reply or give my 2 cents. And I'm always trying to learn. I'm always asking questions, and like repetitive. I'll go from one live stream to the next live stream to the next live stream, and I'm sure some of y'all have seen me, and I'll ask the same question. Hey, what's up, everybody? Get any new fish? Because I want to know. Because in each stream, I might get two or three people that say yes or no or whatever, and I just want to know what everybody's been getting, and what's your excitement? What's got you going right now? So, like, that's what I mean. Like, if engaged conversation is happening, then I will, or whatever, I'll definitely reciprocate that, and I'll talk forever. I'll talk till I'm blue in my face, and then look at these pretty babies. Like, I don't know if any of y'all talk to your fish, but I'm that guy. And I'm not talking about just a little. I talk to my fish. Like, I come in, I'm like, what's up, babies? And I'm all feeding them, throwing them their food, and how you doing, Nubs, or whichever one in particular that has a name or whatever. And, like, I'm weird like that. All of my fish, probably, I know fish can't necessarily understand words. They more or less feel vibrations, even though I think some of them are smart enough to. But I'm just saying, like, they know my sound. They know my tone. Like, I have proven this with my old lady. versus me, or even a random person at my house versus me, like, hey, talk to my fish, start whatever, and like they're not there. But the minute I come in loud and obnoxious like I normally am, I'm like, what up, babies? And here they all are, every tank around me. Everybody's coming to the glass and, kicking about. So, I don't know. I guess I'm hyper, y'all. I'm sorry. ABC Aquatics said, what's in the pool? Well, some water, some river rock, some sand, some plants, a dead body, a tree. No, I'm just messing with you. Right now, the only thing in here right there is a jaguar cichlid. Over there is an Oscar. There's a juvenile Jack Dempsey in here. There's a blue fry right iceberg cichlid right there. Back there hiding, he won't come out, is a buttercoffer eye cichlid. There's two common plecos. There's a adult convict cichlid, a bunch of baby convicts, some rosy red minnows, and what did I leave out? I think I even got a tadpole in here. Don't ask me how, but I think I got a tadpole in here. I think it's a bullfrog tadpole too. I wonder if he'll just start perching or if he'll jump out. If that's the case, I reckon I'll find a pond. Only Oscar said I have grown since I first. You have grown since I first started watching you. Well, thank you. I think if you mean like within the hobby and stuff, I hope I have like knowledge wise and like sure anybody can acquire more tanks, but you know it's what you do with it and whatnot. So, in whatever sense that you mean, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I don't get compliments a lot. I try my best. I know my tanks aren't perfect, but they're real. And, like, I don't want to get on that rant too, but, like, pretty clean, absolutely spotless tanks. I'm not saying they won't. You can have fish breed in them. But you're more likely to have fish breed if it looks like natural, you know. Little algae ain't hurting nothing. In fact, it might encourage something. And, so some of my tanks aren't always, I don't know, YouTube certified clear. But, I know my fish are happy and healthy and eating, and that's what counts. So, you were moving. Oscar. Wait, Christopher. Who are you talking to? I'll be getting a bunch of fish next week. I'm going to VA to collect some natives. Yes. See, I would, but, and I don't want to put fish in here that I know will get eaten. Like, I know potentially a red tail can eat an Oscar, but I've seen it work, and I think if, I'm just going to try, and I'll learn my lesson if so, and then all cichlids will get moved. Let me just put that out there. I have other tanks. I'll build tanks. I'll get tanks, whatever it takes, to make sure my fish are well properly taken care of. Set that aside. Like, you know, now I lost track. Natives, like, I would like to get, like, some bluegill, crappie, stuff like that and put in here. Actual like largemouth bass. That might be the one fish that possibly stands a chance, and even not. Like if a red tail's hungry, he's gonna grab what he wants. But I've seen them kept with peacock bass, and I've seen them kept with Oscars. And if you keep them well fed and even raise them with those said fish and stuff, then it can work or whatever. But that's cool. I would like to, just for the experience, go somewhere and collect native fish. Like how Corey went to Colombia or whatever and all over. Like, that would be awesome. You seem more relaxed, man. When I first started, I was nervous. I didn't know what I was doing. I knew I was going to get a lot of hate. People were, like, oh, here's another pretend fish tuber, YouTuber just trying to earn a dollar, get our money. Well, we, in that sense, YouTubers need your time, not your physical money. You don't have to pay nothing unless you pay for a membership. But like, no, I had a video go viral, or not viral, but to me it was nuts. I had put a video of my cat smacking at a tank, and I believe it was a blood parrot in there and a featherfin catfish going back and forth, just something dumb. It was a short before shorts were a thing, and it got like 1,300 views on it, and I'm like, whoa! Like, I had a day that of like, an ego. I was like, yeah! Even though to plenty of channels that's nothing, but that's what I'm like, huh? Maybe I could do this, and it'd be fun anyhow. But going live and like talking, knowing that there's other people sitting on the other side of the screen listening to me. And when I do this, that was a big one. Because I don't like, I don't know. That's a whole nother story. But so it took a minute to really like calm down and like, okay, you can do this. So yeah, I appreciate that, man. I think the hobby, I think the fish, man, like, it's what allowed me to do it. This hobby has changed my life. I've said it plenty times in plenty of my lives and whatnot. Like, it's made me a better person and a more relaxed person. Ironically, I used to be ADHD as a kid. They say you never stop being, you just learn, you grow up to control it a little better or whatever. But at any rate, like, this is so peaceful. How can hearing this sound, sorry, it's an ugly view, but just how is that not relaxing? And then I'm like, you know what? I enjoy this. And who cares if people make fun of me? Who cares if I'm not purty? Who cares? Just, this is me having fun, enjoying what I do. And then I grew to know, like, the fish fam is awesome. Like, most of them and everybody is all about, supporting one another. And when you pop in a random stream, you have 15 to 50 people. Hey, Casual Aquatics, what's up? Just that general greet, like, hey, I'm welcomed here. People know me. That's cool. It feels good, or whatever. So that's been a big help. And again, if you're not selfish and it's a selfless act, it's just what you enjoy doing. You get views, you get views. If you don't, you don't. People hang out like you cool folks at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's a win. 6 people hanging out at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I got 13 likes. Half of those likes, people stopped in, hit like, and left. And that was okay. Thank you. You didn't have to. You can give me thumbs down on my videos. I don't I don't care. I don't even know if you can still do that on videos, but I'm just saying, like, my goal is to sneak up on my Oscars. Not once have I been able to. They're always waiting to bust me. Don't apologize for being you. Right on. Thank you. Oscars are awesome. Yes, they are. They're beautiful, and they have such personalities. How old am I? I'm 29. I'm about to be 30 in May. I'm a pup. I'm young. I'm an old soul. I've been living on my own since I was 16 and had to grow up quick. That Jag might cause the Oscar scar too. I don't know. He's pretty much like being his buddy, which I think my freaking Jaguar sadly might be partially blind. He got ick really bad, and I'm surprised he's even alive. And I got him cured up from it, but his eyes are a little foggy, so maybe that's why. Like, he can see pretty good out of one of them, but the other one's kind of foggy. And obviously, they're by each other. They sense each other. They know one another is there. And I mean, I don't know, maybe, but they'll be alright. They're the same. Well, the Oscar's a little bigger. Man, I'm missing all these. I didn't even see y'all. See, that's what I mean. I just start talking, and y'all are doing what I'm asking and actually putting comments, and I'm not even getting to all of them. I'm sorry. Uh, I'm a native fish keeper. That's awesome. My fish are food in their native country. I would not be allowed to keep them. That's crazy. That's right, ABC. Show off them big tanks. I'm not above taking people's money. Hey, Casual Aquatics, you're awesome, dude. Chris, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I just try to be me, real. If we're the same kind of peeps and can kick it, cool. I hope that people do learn something from some of my videos, and if not, maybe they can teach me something like, hey, by the way, this and this is actually this, and I'm not even going to be mad that you commented that on my video, and I'm not going to block your comment. I'm like, alright, well, I'm either going to give my further research or reasoning why I stand with mine, or I'm like, whoa, you know what, you were right. This is my first time here, but I'm subbed and I'll be back. Well, thank you. ABC, how did you find me then? Was it just like a random live? You were searching lives or on Facebook? I shared a couple places. Not too many, though. Wow, more grown up than me, and I'm 32. Yeah, I'm about to go over the hill. Does it hurt when you hit 30? I'm a month away. Nah, man, we all lead different lives. Me and my old lady live, we're like yin and yang, like way two different lives. Like, she only recently moved out. So, but it works. Y'all are freaking awesome. Thank you. Maybe y'all can come up on a stream sometime. Check out, I don't know, I'm not saying watch my videos. I'm saying just scan through. Look at my lives. You can see some of the guests I've had. You can kind of see how I do them. I have this whole list of questions I ask you, and then at the end, I offer you to come up and show off your fish tanks and stuff like that and whatnot. And if you're on Facebook, look up Casual Aquatics on Facebook. Let me get that out there. We got a group, small group, 630 some odd members or something, but it's real people. It's not like normal fish groups. And I know everybody says that about their group, but I promise my Facebook group, if you see any kind of a persona for me, I try to carry that into my group. I try to make it fun. I try to make it different. We got Marketplace Monday. We got whatever Wednesday. We actually got a banner challenge going on right now. Get your fish or fish tanks up as our banner for the month. So, yeah. But I think this is a good time to go ahead and get out of here, y'all. It's 2:52. I have to go change my axolotl larvae water real quick. I was letting them eat some white worms, and I got to change their water, and then I'm going to head upstairs and probably lay there for another hour trying to go to sleep, but you know how that works. Your mind's restless, always going, always thinking about something, can't get straight to sleep. worrying about your fish downstairs, so you got to come down one time and check on them just because. I'm a bit wild. Well, thank you. I'm glad it worked. ABC Aquatics, before I get off here, like, everybody in here, where are you from? Like, I'm from Indiana. You can look up Casual Aquatics and you can find us on Google. I'm just saying, so I ain't hiding nothing. You ain't got to tell me your address. I'm just trying to get an idea of what time zone, if anything, are you guys in? Like, that's been something I've tried to figure out, all my supposed subs, and, like, what time zone they're in, and, like, maybe to try to get more people to come in or whatever. But, like, I typically, when I do my actual lives, I try to go live around 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when I have a guest, because I don't know, I just like to have a schedule and try to make it set. I promote it the whole week with a short, and then, hope that people see it and decide to come that day. They know the time and show up. But nights like tonight, if I just randomly go live, then it's usually at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time until, well, around this time, 3 a.m. Eastern. New York. So, yeah, we're on the same time zone. And that's a good thing, too. Even Central is only 1 hour off. So, if it's 11 here, it's only 10 p.m. there. That ain't too bad. So, the real, like, is if you're over there in California, that's like a 4 hour difference. Or I know I have some subs in Australia and stuff. That's like a, I don't know, 13-hour different. The like, I don't know. I know, like, right now it's like 8 a.m. or something in Australia. Feeding some fry and just set up a new rack for a breeding system or setup. Pacific time is where it's at. Cali, that's what I mean. So it is like still 11 o'clock for you or something. That's time traveling, I know, right? It's like 5 different times in here right now, y'all. But by all means, if you want to chat, if you want to like maybe become a guest on my live stream, either look up Casual Aquatics and join, and or just look me up on Facebook. But you're not. I'm gonna put it in the chat. My name is Shawn Wisnasky, but if you don't know it, you're probably not gonna be able to spell it. But look me up, send me a message like, "Hey, I seen you in your stream last night. I'm so and so, and maybe I could be your next guest or whatever, whatever." Oh, you're Shawn? Wait a minute. What's that mean? Is that a bad thing? I don't think I can type when I'm live with my phone. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't think it lets me type when I'm live with my phone. No, it's a good thing. Heard lots of good things. Now, now I'm curious. Who is so and so? Didn't see them in chat. Well, I hope it's good things. I don't aim to do nothing wrong. We all fall short, whether that be in our lives or in this hobby. And I'm a man, and I'll man up to my mistakes and my wrongs, and try to be better. That's all we can do is educate one another and try to grow the hobby, keep it from depleting. But I got a bad habit, y'all. It's called a cigarette, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna smoke it, and then I'm gonna get off here. And I understand if y'all go ahead and hop off, but I'm gonna sit here that much longer, and then I am gonna go ahead and get off. And man, this has been awesome. I appreciate it. Aqua Gardens in. Don't need to type when you can talk. No, no, I definitely don't. But I was try to spell my last name, Aqua Gardens in, without looking it up. If I have you on Facebook or something like that, just try to spell my last name just by hearing it. Okay, you ready? It's wisnasky. Yeah, that too, but this is just a cigarette. I'm definitely green friendly. I like tropical plants and subtropical. And that was just because I was telling people to hit me up if they wanted to, become a guest on my channel, or I don't know, just talk fish. Got the group on Facebook, Casual Aquatics, on every platform you can pretty much find me, but I pretty much just focus on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. I'll post on Instagram every now and again. Hey, that's pretty close. That's not bad at all. It's but there's a S in there, and there's not an I. My name's been also fun fact, boring fact probably to y'all. My last name through heritage has been spelled like 8 different ways throughout the last, I don't know, 200 years or something like that. But no, it's Wisnasky. 14 likes for an hour and 30 minutes? That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Man, I am grateful that you told people to come check me out. And I have seen you in my live streams quite a few times now. And, like, I, I don't know. A wrench is a wrench, a mod position, but maybe one day once I start, having more people actually attend, and I've been trolled before too, so it's good to have mods for when that happens, so that you can shut that down. But if somebody and call it me again begging for subs or whatever, I don't know, but as long as you like attend my streams and hang out, watch a video, say, leave a comment, like here and there, regularly. Oh my God, here's Kofi, the butter fry. He never comes out. Oh, see, and then I scared him away. Sorry, y'all, that was dumb of me. He's an awesome fish. He probably thought that I wasn't in here. I don't know how, because I'm talking nice and loud. or the Jag and the Oscars scared him about. But yeah, as long as you regularly attend and you seem like good people, and I'll check out your channels if y'all got channels and stuff, and you know you seem to put the well-being of the fish in first, and you know you're the same type of people as me. I have no problem making you a mod, and it really means a lot to me on the Oscars that you like literally told this person and they came because you told them. You know, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Man, I should have kept my mouth shut, y'all. Kofi's cool. He's been through some crap too, and he's slowly recouping. That's another reason why he's hiding, I think. I got him as a baby. That's another thing I like to do is buy baby fish because I like to grow them out and bond with them and, you know, get to know them and see them develop their personalities. Like, don't get me wrong, now that I have this big pond, after I personally get a baby red-tailed catfish, if somebody's in that position, like, look, and I really don't like that, but, you know, I got this fish and now it's too big for my tank. Can anybody take it? I might, you know, take in a fish, something like that, but I like to know my fish and bond with them. Not just, hey, I got this pool, I want to fill it up. Let's just whatever fish. Yeah, do you what? No, yeah, come on. Yeah, yeah. No, I don't want it like that. I like to enjoy it. I like to just stare into it and you know watch them. Me too. Are you my son from a different family? Possibly. Hell, I don't know. Whereabouts did you say you're from? Oh wait, you said you're in India, right? Man, that'd be cool. Well, I don't know how cool it is over there right now. I don't know if you're over there by all that craziness going on. If so, I'm really sorry. Oh, California. That was somebody else was from India. Now I feel bad. Forgot who it was. What up, big guy? Dude, I think this just proves that like fish are more active in the morning hours. Here it is approaching the devil hour of 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. And now he's all out and about. Kofi even attempted to come out and about. He hasn't been out this whole almost 2 hours. Crazy is everywhere. More people should have fish to chill out. That's absolutely true. Yeah, I was referring to the whole Russia Ukraine thing. I don't know where India is geographically or whatever. But I agree. I think everybody should get a fish. I think they'd be way more happier. It don't even have to be something this crazy. Get you a little 5 gallon and get a betta and be happy with that. I just I need big fish in my life. Don't get me wrong, I got my nano favorites. I love my Kalui loaches. You better stay away from them. And Western half-beaks and like pencil fish. I think those are cool as heck. I love my corridoras. I love all my little catfish and stuff. Like I just love all fish. But I'm just saying, I need big fish in my life, but I got my smalls too. That's not fish keeping. Hey, don't say that. That's how we get them into the MTS. It will happen. Don't say catfish who doesn't like catfish. Corridora then. Pictus. Whiptail. Banjo. RTC. I'll use sub names. Y'all want to know a sad fact before I get off here? Because I am finished with my there cigarette. The majority of the time, I've had now probably about 5 people, on average probably 3, but for the last part, probably about 5 to 6 people steady in here. And that's almost like my best for just like steady now. I've had some streams with some special guests that's held like 13 people and stuff, but I just want to let you 6 know, whoever you all are personally. I only see a few of you actually like talking, and it's okay if you don't talk in my stream. You can lurk, you can sit back and just wonder what the heck this dude's doing, and that's okay. But I want to thank you 6 or 5 or whatever that have been hanging out. Thank you very much, truly. It means a lot to me. I thought this was going to be a flop of a stream, and I was just going to be sitting here showing the empty world, my fish tank or my pond, and y'all actually came in and carried a conversation and made it a little more enjoyable. I do got these axolotl larvae. I got to get their water changed, and then I am headed to bed. I hope to see you guys again in some of my other streams, and if you want, check out some of my videos. If not, that's okay too. I appreciate your time. Obviously, you could be doing anything else, and you chose to slum it with this guy, so that means a lot to me. If you're on Facebook, look up Casual Aquatics, and have a very good night, and stay casual, y'all.